More important, there is already widespread concern about the possibility of biological and chemical tampering with what has until now been considered the immutable essence of man. Oh my goodness. We're never going to get to the end of this section, are we? Amazing that he said this. Biological and chemical tampering with what has been considered until now the immutable essence of man. Human conduct, some argue, can be predetermined and subjected to deliberate control. Hang on. Subject to deliberate control. Okay. Can be. Yeah, it can be. Sometimes. Maybe. In some places. Possibly. We've just figured that out. I mean, deliberate control over human conduct is the story of everything of history. Deliberate control of human conduct. And if you want to put a slightly fancier spin on it and sound all intelligent and hoity-toity, you can use the Latin version, which is divide et impera ad nauseam, which just means divide and rule, or divide and conquer until it makes you feel sick. Ad nauseam, right? Divide et impera ad nauseam. We came up with that the other day. I thought it works pretty well. Yeah, deliberate control. Some can argue that humans are subject to deliberate control. That is an obfuscation of the truth, if ever I saw it. Man is increasingly acquiring the capacity to determine the sex of his children, to affect through drugs the extent of their intelligence, and to modify and control their personalities. What? Well, quiet part out loud. Speaking of a future at most only decades away, an experimenter in intelligence control asserted, quote, I foresee the time when we shall have the means and therefore, inevitably, the temptation to manipulate the behavior and intellectual functioning of all the people through environmental and biochemical manipulation of the brain. That's a footnote that I have to go and look up. Right, what is it? That is testimony by Dr. D. Kreck, Government Research Subcommittee of the Senate Government Operations Committee, as reported by the New York Times, April the 3rd, 1968, page 32. See also Gordon R. Taylor, The Biological Time Bomb, New York, 1967. So there's a couple of references you might want to grab.